I'm Jim, Mike's older brother.
We
His
know you,
oldest
Jim.
brother. I have to say that before I started, that it's an honor to be asked by Mike to be his best man. But it's even more honorable on his part because he's admitting to all of you that I am the best.
Yeah, we know you, Jim.
That's my boy.
That we know, yes.
I figured, what better way to start this with this raucous crowd than a lawyer joke, because it's the chosen profession of our bride and groom here. So here we go. One sad, sad day. A teacher, a garbage man, and a lawyer all died on the same day. St. Peter was there, but on this particular day, St. Pete was having a bad day. Why? Heaven was getting overcrowded. So he says to the teacher, the garbage man, and the lawyer, he says, all right, guys, before we get in here, I'm just going to have to ask you one question before permitted entry. You answer the question, you get into heaven. Enough said. So he asks the teacher, he says, Miss, what was the name of the ship that crashed, hit into an iceberg, and sunk with all its passengers? Teacher thinks for a second, and she knows the answer. She says, St. Pete, pretty sure that was the Titanic. St. Pete says, absolutely, and grants her entry into heaven. He then turns to the garbage man, and looking at the garbage man and thinking what's going on, he says to himself, he says, oh, I don't want to stink up heaven, so I'm going to make this one a little bit more difficult because it's crowded, you know? So he says, garbage man, tell me, how many people died on that ship that day? Garbage man says, oh my God, he has no idea. So he shrugs and says, 1,228? St. Peter goes, oh my God, that's the correct answer. And he grants him entry into heaven. Then he turns to the lawyer and says, lawyer, what were their names? This past year has been pretty crazy. A lot of you are. Past year has been pretty crazy because me, Tim, myself, and Mike all getting married. And you could say that we all got married within a calendar year here. So you could say that we dropped like flies. You could say that we went down like Rome at the start of an NFL season. Or you could say that we went down the aisle quicker than Ryan Lochte getting on his departing flight out of Rio. One of the many positives with all these weddings going on was we got to see a lot of the same faces that we normally don't get to see. And I would say that most of you look good tonight. So. It all started March 16, 1987. Yui decked out Tim and I in our finest St. Patty's Day gear, and we were off to the hospital to see Mom and welcome our new sibling into this world. Oh boy. Probably what happened is that we were due for a baby sister. So I'm sitting there figuring, Jim, Tim, Kim, this is gonna work out. You know? As fate would have it, the third time was not a charm from Mom. But we were blessed with another brother, which me and Tim were very happy for. Growing up, we were never really sure if he was actually our brother. Folks, you be the judge.
Look at those boys. Oh my God.
When we used to tell people that he was adopted, that maybe Mom had a fling with the milkman, possibly even an extraterrestrial, we were never really sure. I remember this one time I went to Sesame Place. Dad takes me on a water slide. Mom takes Tim on some tube thing, and then Mike's sitting there. Mike was always doing his own thing, and then we're looking for Mike, so we're looking for curly hair. Nobody could find him, and then pop!
Oh my my God.
There he was, driving a car with his friend that he just made. Who knows? I would say around 5 or 6. Mike's aggressive, competitive nature, which runs in the Manning family, came through, so we knew right then and there that he was one of us. He would follow Tim and I through the years, doing kid stuff, usually mischievous, often crazy, and sometimes we got in trouble. Not this guy. Hit it.
No way. It's true.
My dad's
He's
favorite
not gonna
quote
get in
through the
trouble.
years was not Michael O'Brien, because he never thought that he was capable of any wrongdoing.
I get it, Liz. I get it.
Sports was our passion as we grew, as we played everything under the sun. But soccer was something that we all excelled at. Mom and Dad spent countless hours on the Sachem fields. Mike met some of his best friends that are here today on those very fields. Al, Cody, and a bunch of these. In turn, our family became close with their amazing families. The Lagos and the Williams were all there. As hard as it may be for me to admit, Mike probably gets the slight nod over Tim as being the best Manning soccer player. It took a lot for me to say. He was the captain of his college team at Salve. Mike's smart, charming, driven, and what did you write? Mike's loyal. Very loyal. I remember this one time, these 2 neighborhood punks called me out. Wanted to rumble with me in the streets. This is obviously before I started pumping like iron. Like Arnold. As I'm walking down, outnumbered 2-1, what do I hear? I hear my crazy little Afro puff brother come running out of the house, screaming at these kids who are in 6th grade, "Don't you touch my brother." Now that's loyal, considering Mike was in 1st grade. Mike has excelled at seemingly everything he's ever put his mind to, from sports to law school and now love. With that said, Mike has his faults. Mike is one picky eater. If you can even believe this, Mike has never eaten an egg. Refuses to drink coffee, and had a crab leg once on a dare. That's it. Keep your eyes peeled later on, folks, for when the entrees come out, because I'm pretty sure Mike had them make him chicken fingers. Up until last year, whether it be Mama Lombardi's, Hooligans, Red Robins, the Palm, didn't matter. This guy was getting chicken fingers. As picky as he is, Mike likes what he likes. One time on Easter, Mike set his own personal record. He had 11 to 12. I think it was 11 breadsticks. Before his family-style chicken parmesan hit the table at Mama Lombardi's. That's something to be absolutely recognized. I couldn't leave it out of this.
Proud of that.
Mike also apparently likes to hit on girls at a bookstore. As the older brother, I have to say this is one of the most proudest moments I've ever heard of. Hitting on a girl at a bookstore. Whether he was creeping on Chelsea or whether he was just gently being a nice guy trying to help her with books to the... We'll never know. What we do know is that was the best decision he ever made because he found the love of his life. Chelsea's amazing. She's intelligent and compassionate. She literally lights up every room she walks into. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. It does not hurt. She's beautiful. Tonight, Chelsea, you look absolutely stunning. Give it up for the bride, please.
Yeah.
Chelsea always puts others before herself and is one of the most thoughtful people I know. Most of you in the crowd are probably sitting there saying there is no possible way I'm describing a lawyer. Yet I am talking about the one and only Chelsea Clem. Plus, any girl who has the Goonies in her top 5 movies, well, that's a keeper, folks. As we are gathered here today commemorating the next chapter of Mike and Chelsea's life together, Mike, I want to let you know that I'm so very proud to have witnessed you grow into the amazing, unbelievable man who I see today. It's clear to see how much you've grown, how intelligent you've become by the woman you chose to marry.
Aw, nice.
Chelsea, I want to thank you so much for making my brother extremely, extremely happy. Let's raise our glasses. To my brother and his wife, Mike and Chelsea, the king and queen of the north. I love you both so much. To a healthy, beautiful life together, full of happiness and love. Cheers. God bless.